showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWF TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Jake in the house. Early bird gets the worm, Jake.
On time for once in my life. How we doing tonight, fellas?
And this was the time everybody else is running late. Go ahead. That's how I feel, Jake. Okay? You having to wait on people. That's how I feel, Jake.
Hey, I told you I'm starting a new league. It's my New Year's resolution about a month late.
Okay. All right. We'll see about that. And of course, we got Trail from Sports View Wrestling. What's going on, bro?
Hey, man. What's going on, man? I thought I had to put an APB out on Dale and check the milk cartons at the local grocery store, make sure you was all right, man. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. We good.
I'm here, bro. I am here. Hopefully we'll be joined by Smoke in a bit. And,
the return.
Yes, the return. Hopefully. That's what we're getting. You got the link. I know that. So, man, we gonna talk some Royal Rumble. If I can get this freaking slideshow ever loaded, because I worked hard on the slideshow. Work hard on slideshows every week, to get this thing out for y'all. And the technical difficulties are a trip when it happened. So, but how you guys enjoyed the Royal Rumble, man?
Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah,
your birthday week, Jake.
I very much enjoyed my birthday. It was a great birthday.
Yeah,
spent with many loved ones. Won a Texas Hold'em tournament. Won some money. Pretty good.
Go, Jake.
Thank you for the happy birthday. Much appreciated. But unfortunately, the Rumble was kind of a flop for me.
Okay. Why?
If I'm giving it out of 10, I'm giving it about, a 4 at best.
Wow.
You guys know me, and this has no. For once, I'm not off on my get off my lawn thing. I don't like when WWE gets super predictable, and we have been hearing for over a month that it's going to be Liv Morgan and Roman. If this is getting out that easy and that bad, pivot, figure out something else you can do with it, put a spin on it. Like, you still could have had Roman win the Elimination Chamber and challenge Punk. Fatu or Cody, I would have taken either or, honestly, because Cody would have been 3 times in a row. That would have been a neat story. Fatu, first-time winner, challenging Drew, making it a triple threat somehow. I don't know. And then me and Trell were arguing about it on Saturday. Or no, was it me and Trell? No, it was me and Jeremy. Look how over Liv Morgan is. Look at the crowd cheering for her and everything. He's like, I don't care. It's ran its course. I needed something new. I did enjoy the AJ and Gunther match. I was on the edge of my seat thinking that, AJ's really not going to retire. And it ended up happening that way. I was sad. I was upset for a little bit. And Drew and Sammy tore down the house. It was a good match. But the actual Rumble matches that I look forward to, severely disappointed. And you guys know the big reason why. I am not happy Chris Jericho did not show up.
Well, we told you on the show last week he had a concert. We told you this, Jake.
That absolutely killed me, guys. I was so down. But that's my big outtake for the Rumble. I know we're going to get more into it. Trell, what you got?
It wasn't the Royal Rumble winners wasn't leaked. It just everybody and their mom knew because it's for storylines to continue. It needed to be done for this whole Judgment Day to split. Liv Morgan needed to win the Royal Rumble and she was having a good year anyway. She was the Crown Jewel champion. She was World Heavyweight champion.
The year just started.
Well,
I know. I'm just messing with
you. You know what I mean. But she was having her run, and then it got derailed a little bit from her shoulder injury and all that. But her and Raquel need to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship, and for that to happen, Liv Morgan needed to win the Rumble because eventually Bianca was coming back and she was going to challenge Jade, and she doesn't need to win the Rumble for that. Roman, same thing. I mean, we all knew Roman was going to challenge Punk, and with everything that's going on with Jacob and Cody and Drew McIntyre for that WWE Championship, there's no reason to have one of them win the Rumble if it's going to be a triple threat in the first place. So, Roman's been away from the championship for about 2 years, from any championship for 2 years. So it's time for him to come back, beat Punk, and then have a new star beat Roman for that championship. So it needed to be done. Was it kind of predictable? Yeah, because we knew what needed to be done. But seeing Missy Iguana show up, that was a nice surprise. La Parka was a good surprise. Open Femi dominating, coming out at number 1. That was that. I like that Royal Rumble. I think what it is people are used and spoiled due to the shock factor of the Royal Rumble, which is the same reason people always complain about the Royal Rumble, because the stars are not getting enough shine. They're taking spots away. And then when we finally give these stars the spots, people still complain. I'm not saying you in general, Jake. I'm just saying.
I know you're not, because the only thing I complained about was Chris Jericho, so you know that wasn't my bit.
Yeah. People are still complaining that, oh, this and that. Is like, you wanted people to have opportunities, and they did, and people are not happy. So the Jericho bit, it's always going to be funny. He's still listed under AEW roster anyway, so
right.
Until
I did get done, one thing I wanted, though.
Which is? Money?
We finally got a Rey Fenix sighting. I was excited about that.
Yeah, we did.
That made me happy.
Williams Twitter shelf.
I was like, he's either been on the shelf, injured, or something's going on. I never really got the full scoop or story, or if they just didn't have anything for him. When I saw him come out the Rumble, I was like, oh, hell yeah, Rey Fenix is back.
He been wrestling.
He just had a match last week against Trick Williams.
All right, there you go. You gotta watch the product, Jake.
I guess I fall asleep on Fridays too early, or I get drinking. I don't know. That wasn't Dragon Lee. I'm just kidding.
You gotta start. Yeah, I know those go-go Mexicanos look the same. I get it, Jake. I get what you're saying.
They just need to switch up the damn masks a little bit. The only one that I can tell the difference is Axiom, and I don't even know if he's a luchador.
Here we go. Racist Jake coming back again.
Freaking hold on. Axiom's got like a Power Rangers mask. I like his the most.
Oh no, not racist Jake.
Don't put that on me.
I guess Dale's gonna buy Jake a Confederate flag jacket.
Look, hold on. You can't freaking project that on me. Dale's the one with the red hat.
Yeah, I got this red hat that I use on Tuesdays.
Oh wow! So don't tell me Dale's Uncle Ruckus.
Man, he's a glass house right now.
That's what it is. I channel my Uncle Ruckus.
It's funny as hell.
No relation.
Greatest bits for Tuesday. You got to check it out sometime.
I will. Dale got to start sending me those links because I want to check it out.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
I want you on the show, honestly.
All right, let's do some news and rumors. Of course, we saw AJ Styles lose his match to Gunther at the Royal Rumble, and it sounds like his contract is set to expire next month. Now, this is just rumors. Nobody really knows, but I've been hearing rumbles about AEW. I've been hearing rumbles about TNA. Like, the TNA part makes sense, but I would love to see AJ versus Samoa Joe again.
Me too.
So, what truth do you think we got to this contract situation actually being up?
That I'm not sure. I'm not really 100% sure on that one because he did do an interview with Stephanie McMahon on her podcast today.
Yeah.
And he was like, every person should be granted at least one come out of retirement match. So it sounds like he hasn't closed the door forever. He's probably gonna have one more, but from the looks of it and the sounds of it, he's pretty much he's all right now, not doing anything. That's why he didn't put the gloves down. So I don't even think AJ's sure right now. But as far as WWE and for Triple H has said that AJ has told him that he's done with wrestling in general. But I would love to see him TNA have a final match in TNA, and Tony Khan get on the phone, make sure Samoa Joe can keep himself from hurting himself again, and give us one more match. That'd be dope. But if we don't get it, ain't no telling when AJ's gonna come back for one more match. I mean, he threw it out there, I'll possibly one day tag you with his son if his son gets into wrestling. So he's gonna hold on to that one more coming out retirement match. But from what I've seen and heard, it's like this is pretty much a done deal.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Jake? You think that he's actually done with wrestling, or you think we're gonna see him pop up for a match or two in TNA or AEW?
Well, with everything going on right now, what I've read, I believe Trell said it. He's working on training his son right now, and whenever parents get into that, whatever sport it is, they normally go full gear and they help train and do everything. So I feel like AJ's going to go all the way with his son and make sure his training's going on and everything. So do I think he's done? I mean, he might have one more match in TNA. I don't think you go to AEW. He already handed that toy belt back to that kid. He ain't got no want or need to go there. TNA is where he wants to go if he's going to do anything, I believe.
I mean, it's just for Samoa Joe. If he goes to AEW, it's got to just be for Samoa Joe, right?
More than likely, yes.
So, yeah, that's the only reason why I could put any sort of effort into the AEW part of it, and it's just because I want to see that match again. So, may just have to put on the TNA Plus and relive it. That might be the way to do it.
Maybe one more in New Japan too, man. Like
I'd take
Okada go to Japan to have another. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. The son of WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan has been in attendance at the Performance Center recently. So this is what, Nick Hogan?
Yeah.
Some bum who doesn't know how to drive.
Do we think he's actually going to get trained up and become a performer?
Not everybody can be DDP and start this late in his life.
He's what, 35?
I mean, he's like in his 30s. Yeah, he's in his mid-30s.
I think he's 36.
Okay.
I'll double check that for you, though.
I mean, I'm with Jake, though. I think it's a little... I mean, if he trains, but if he's expecting a big time, because by the time he actually gets acclimated being a wrestler and all that stuff, he'll be in his 40s. So, I guess more will come out soon on why he's actually there. But if he starts training, I mean, I don't know how far he's going to go, and he's already in his mid to late 30s already. At least LA Knight, he's already, in his 40s, but LA Knight's been wrestling for years now. So,
right.
I mean, unless
is there money?
He's not jacked like Batista. I don't know. Just by looking at him right now, I don't. Maybe he gets a on-screen role as something, manager maybe. That'll
be the general manager. NXT.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I can see that has no age limitations. But as far as getting in the ring, I don't see it.
Okay. In AEW, Tommaso Ciampa beat Mark Briscoe in his first match in AEW for the TNT title on Collision Saturday. So now he is the new TNT champion. He's actually calling the title Silvery, something like that. Silver.
It's stupid. It's stupid. It's like, why are you trying to take something you did in WWE and trying to copy and paste in AEW? Because Sylvie does not.
That's what the Psycho Killer does.
Sylvie would never be better than Goldie, ever. now you're just trying to do. Now you're just trying to find a new girlfriend to replace the one that you had because you missed that one so bad. So you're trying to mold the next one after that one, and it's just not hitting right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I really wish they had the old tag team titles over there that were bronze, so you could call it Bronzy.
Or Brawny. Oh, no, they might get sued. They might get sued for that one. But I'm glad he won, though. It was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, good match. I'm glad to see him out there, and I'm looking forward to some of his matchups. I'm wondering if he's going to be a bleeder. Mox's like, hey, man.
Oh,
pretty cool, man. You want to bleed?
I don't know, man. Who? I mean, if he gets a match with what's his name? He might. The proto star. What was his name again?
Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. I mean, and two things are going to happen for sure when you join AEW. Either you join the Don Callis family or you bleeding.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. Yeah, you have to bleed
it. Yeah. One of those two is happening.
All right, and in TNA news, Ash by Elegance has been cleared to return to the ring. I thought she was going to be retiring. That's the way it looked, at least when her injury first happened or whatever. So she is clear. She is back, signing another deal with TNA. And the Elegance brand is going to be on TV. They've been on NXT this weekend. It was Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I knew something was weird. I mean, I get it. Out of privacy, they don't want to disclose what said reason why she had to step down. Now it's like we got to give her the Seth Rollins treatment. Like, was it all fake? Was it all a ruse? Was it just a little bit and they just dragged it out to make it seem like it was something? Or was she legit hurt and she got it fixed or whatever it was and she was cleared to come back, and now they dropped the story that, she's medically clear because, like you said, Dale, she had to give up the championship.
Right. It was a serious injury, man. That was a real deal.
I'm curious if it was a health issue and not like an injury, because that's kind of the way that I took it.
Okay.
Yeah, the way it was undisclosed, it did scream off health issues. So,
hey, whatever it is,
look at her now. She's back.
That's the good news. So yeah, Ciampa has a match Saturday for the title. He has to defend it versus Roddy Strong and Claudio. I don't want to have to watch Collision like every week now.
Don't wait. Doesn't Claudio have a Ring of Honor championship?
Listen,
good old Tony. Hey.
Oh no! It's only so many hours in the day, Joe. Okay.
I'm just saying. Ooh. I just came across some
good matchup. So,
what'd you find, Trail?
Ooh, I'm over here. TNA filed a lawsuit against Gail Kim.
Word? For what reason is it?
Let's see here. Let's see. This lawsuit stems from Kim informing the company that after she was let go in March, she believes she holds legal claims against AWE for violations of Florida Privacy Whistleblower Act. Oh, shit.
Okay.
So she said some stuff that supposedly she wasn't supposed to say? About her contract or whatever?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Claudio is CMLL.
Again, why is he getting a shot at it? You know what? Never mind. You know what? Go ahead. I don't want to be one of those get off my lawn guys, but it's just one of those good old Tony.
Do it.
All right.
Join the club.
All right. He doesn't need a championship. He has one.
When you have your own toys, Trell, you can play with them how you'd like. These are Tony's toys. He's going to play with them the way that he wants to play with them, okay?
Hey, wow.
That's it. So,
I mean, he got that ADHD booking right there, man. I'm telling you.
All right, man, let's get to the Royal Rumble. The retirement match. AJ Styles loses to Gunther. Jake, what did you think about this match? Are you one of the people that complain about Gunther's moveset also?
I said all he was a chop and a power bomb.
Okay.
But
the man is returned.
There we
go.
The
man has returned.
What's up, Jay Smoke?
What's up, fellas? The prodigal son has come home.
That's right. That's right. Good to have you, bro. Good to have you.
Man, good to be back, fellas.
All right, Jake, continue your thought about this match here.
I think for what it was, we obviously know what it was, a retirement match. It was a highlight reel for AJ, and Gunther played the part, and it wasn't a match where we got a stupid ending. It was dramatic. It was let's see. It was a 25-minute banger, and it had all AJ's biggest moves. Gunther actually surprised me with the move set. He did more than just chops and power bombs. And he took the Styles Clash really well, which a lot of people have a hard time doing. So I was fairly impressed with that too. AJ, I don't know if anyone else noticed when he did the table bump. You can see it in the picture. He busted open his arm real bad, and he was bleeding throughout that match. It looked painful.
Yeah.
But I actually love the match. That was the 5-star match of the night for me. No lie, it was a great match.
Smoke, give me your thoughts on this match, and also this whole demeanor of the story of Gunther is the career killer. I mean, does this really help him?
Honestly, you know me, I'm gonna tell it like it is. Feel like it don't help him, nor hurt him, to be honest with you, because I mean, he's already one of the top heels. I mean, of course, he took the L to Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? He took the L to Punk, but I mean, who the hell you think he is? Goldberg? You know what I'm saying? He don't have that presence like Goldberg. And this is my opinion on that. You know, somebody might think different. I agree with Michael Cole also. He's a dinosaur.
Yes.
You know, his no, hear me out. You know, his way of wrestling. Like he's that Vince guy. You know, don't have too much in the moveset department, but he can get it done because he's big.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm gonna give him credit where it's due. I ain't never seen a big dude do a drop kick like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I give him that.
Mm-hmm.
But to touch on the AJ Styles, the matchup with AJ Styles, I feel like it wasn't fitting enough for me because I don't know about y'all, but I followed AJ from TNA.
Right.
I'm talking about way back before Fortune.
Yeah.
When he was that kid with that little haircut.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
you know, he deserved better. Like he deserved John Cena S,
Yes.
you know, Cineway.
Yes. But the rumors say this is what AJ wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on now. We know WWE, we know TKO at this point. You know, they're gonna say this is what AJ wanted. And AJ is, you know, the thing with Gail Kim. You know, AJ is gonna be like, you know, yeah, this is what I wanted. You know, if you think about it, if you go back to John Cena, he wanted to do more matches than he actually did. So, and they told him, no, we just need you for these dates.
Really?
And yeah, John Cena actually said it in the sit down interview that he did.
Okay, all right.
You know, so you know, WWE they kind of got the talent and they're trying to work on it. Shout out to Powerhouse Shops too. Because the crazy thing is, I just started watching AEW full time, and it was just putting the beating on. Cowboy, I can't think of the name. Y'all help me out. Hangman, and Swerve. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, I'm not gonna say I don't, you know, about the chain choking over the I ain't like that, but you know, it was just amazing to see that he jumped ship like that, and this is an awesome time in wrestling.
Yeah, there it is. All right, Joe.
Wait, what was the question? Oh, AJ and Eddie Gunther.
My bad. You know I'm long-winded. My bad, dog.
I love the match, man. Even though a lot of people don't want to believe it, it was AJ's choice because thanks to Nakamura, he leaked out that AJ told him last year that the Royal Rumble was going to be his last match, and this is before we found out it was going to be in Saudi. So the fact that it was announced after the fact that it was going to be in Saudi, it just makes it seem like, no, we're going to have you do your last match in Saudi. And in interviews, AJ Styles publicly said he was going to retire, but he wasn't going to say when he's retiring. He's just going to do it.
I'm thinking Smoke's hang up on that was the Gunther part, not the Royal Rumble part, I think.
Yeah, it was the Gunther part. I wanted him to, you know, basically have matches with a lot of people that he have not had matches with in WWE.
I mean, he kind of did. He has CM Punk. That's never happened before in WWE. He became a tag team champion with Dragon Lee. He's pretty much put the young guys over at the Saturday Night's Main Event against, you know, Javon Evans and Leon Slater. So he worked with a lot of people. I mean, I wish he would have did, you know, Roman Reigns one more time and stuff like that. I mean, he got into wrestle John Cena. He wrestled John Cena one last time. So he had a good. His retirement tour was so people wasn't really paying attention to it that it was his retirement tour all along, as opposed to John Cena's being glorified. John Cena was glorified, and he had to count down these days left, while AJ Styles was just pretty much under the radar the entire time because he wasn't telling people, hey, we're getting close. It was just, hey, when it happened, it happened.
Would it happen too much if WWE did the same thing with AJ Styles as they were doing it for John Cena?
It's still, I think some people still would, and it was Gunther also. So everyone didn't really like that it was Gunther. But at this point, Gunther's we haven't had a real true hated villain in WWE since JBL. And that was like, 2 decades ago. So him defeating everyone's childhood heroes in the process, except for Goldberg because no one really cared. But Cena and AJ, those are some of these people, these fans are like in their 30s. AJ was their childhood hero. We've been following AJ since we were young adults. So We was already out of high school,
I was
going
a kid,
to college.
all right.
Okay. Mine is you then. Okay. Everybody else was like, everybody else is, getting into college and stuff when TNA got started. So I get it, but this helps Gunther the fact of he's being a monster heel and he doesn't even have a championship. So he's getting all this hate. And that's what you want in a superstar, to have that aura and not need a title. So I get why people don't like that as Gunther, but it's one of those. It helps Gunther solidify his heel status because WWE needs a big time heel, and Gunther fits that right now.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on in the Royal Rumble. Let's talk about the Spider-Man spot with Grande. I thought it was hilarious. Do you think we're gonna have like a mask for mask match here coming up, or?
Yeah, that'll be at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We're
Totally agree.
probably gonna find out who's under the mask of one of the El Grandes.
Hey, I like the beard that Chad Gable grew.
Chad Gable. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be fitting of him.
What?
Yeah.
Chad Gable's under the mask?
Because I remember a long time ago I said that Chad Gable basically lost the gimmick to Ludwig. So I think what they should do is they should bring him back as that, have the mask versus mask, and have Chad Gable get unmasked, so that way he can now have a career as Chad Gable. And maybe win some Intercontinental Championship gold or some United States gold in his future. But Ludwig is being so good as Americano, so I was hoping they would do this, and the fact that they're doing it, it's awesome, and he keeps showing up in Ludwig's matches. So they're building this up, man. It's like that photo I sent you guys in the group chat. I think this is gonna be the predicted Mania match, Americano versus Americano. So I can't wait.
Well, we gotta have a 6-man before that even happens. You gotta have
him and the Creeds.
Americano and the Creeds, yep.
And the Creeds, yep.
I agree. 1,000%. 2 coming through worst Rumble in 39 years. Damn.
I agree.
I don't know about all that. I think y'all live on Drake's compound property line or something. What's going on here?
I mean, the only thing that was good about the Rumble was, and I knew it was gonna happen when I seen 0-1, is Brie coming back. Just knew it.
My goodness.
Yeah, no, I 2K, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Both Rumble matches are the reason I gave it a 4. I'm like, it was carried by the AJ and Gunther match, the CM Punk, my bad. The Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn match was very good on its own. Sami looked strong, and the Royal Rumble matches are both like
That's why I'm saying, like, how can the pay-per-view itself be terrible when we had good matches and good moments and everything like this? Like,
well,
because at the Royal Rumble, each Rumble match is literally they both count for 3 points, and the other 2 matches get 2 points. The other 2 matches were outstanding. The Royal Rumble matches were junk.
Right, and that's kind of it's kind of the mystique of the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? It's surprise entrance, returns. And I'm very highly pissed off about Y2J not being there.
Not another one.
I mean, look, hey, hold on.
Man shredded some weight.
Hey, look, here we go. Hey, I'll tell you right now. If Brie Bella wouldn't have returned, I probably would have given the Women's Rumble 1 point.
Yeah, I can say that too. No, I give it a 1.5 because they gave my baby Lash Legend some shine.
Yes.
Lash
Legend got shine. We also got the whole Power Ranger behind the scenes video from all
Hey,
of the
that's what I
ladies.
was
That crap
thinking
was
the whole time. I swear to God, I'm like, why are they looking so colorful? The only thing they missing is mask.
that
Yeah,
crap was hilarious, bro. Like,
yeah. That's the first thing I didn't catch on to it until I saw the TikTok afterwards. But when EO Sky came out, I'm like, bro, why she look like the
You're like,
yellow Power Ranger?
yeah, that's what did it for me, EO Scott.
Jada Parker wasn't ready yet. She
Yeah,
will be
my
the
baby
next one.
Jada.
right?
Yeah, she gonna shine in that next one too.
Right.
What's
The
the
Saudis
process here?
don't deserve Jada Parker, man.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. But I will say this though. Saudi did let me down because there wasn't that many people in the building. They tried to mix, people with the LED lights, and it's like you can clearly see that it wasn't jam packed. But listen, when Saudi's signing them checks, man, if they want a rumble, they're gonna get a rumble,
Yeah.
and if this is what it's gonna be like, listen, get ready because WrestleMania is gonna happen eventually. And I think also it's just that since women are not allowed to wear shorts, so that's probably why a lot of people didn't
Damn.
like it. So that's why. No, I know Dale was having a fit, but
Damn pants. All these damn pants.
so
I'm just glad, and I know this has been years ago. It's probably almost 10 years now. I'm just glad every time I watch a show that's in Saudi Arabia, I'm like, they better not have them stupid ass tables set up in the front row like they did that one year.
Yeah.
God, that ruined it for me. There's no ambiance. There's no crowd. Like, what am I looking at here? Why are these guys walking around during the match? You're distracting me.
Yeah. that was a mess the first time.
Oh, it was god awful. The only thing that was good about that was Titus fell.
Yes. Look, I thought the Rumble was fine, and I was amazed that they built that stadium in a month, and I think they're tearing it down too, right?
Tape and chewing gum.
So,
hey, it held on. It held on though.
It served its purpose. It was there for one night only.
Gorilla Glue.
Yes,
Gorilla Glue.
Shout out to him, bro, for putting that stuff together so quickly. Like
you would think if we had the Prince over here, you can imagine how many schools and apartment complexes would get built just like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know how much women's sports we wouldn't have?
So why you gotta go there? What? They would, but they probably have to wear latex pants. But we probably still would have had them.
No, I enjoy my ladies' sports, but he'd get rid of them.
Why is Took hating on Powerhouse Hobbs, bro? That's a good debut.
Me and him had the same barber.
Oh man. Jay got a monopoly line. He's handing out real estate. Like you get a house, you get a house. He hired Kiana James to be his realtor on this property line.
Yeah, no. Hey, what I was really waiting for is seeing that the Inspiration is fully back into wrestling, and that's a TNA staple, and they had just got off contract. I was hoping one of them, whether it was Peyton Royce or Billy Kay, would have been in the Rumble. But again, I wasn't expecting anything because
it's just because of Saudi. That's the only reason why they're like,
yes,
you have the special.
Did you guys notice that WWE made sure to bring the green shirt guy?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about?
He's always.
Yeah, they said, hey, you get the fly in the WWE jet. Get in here. You got to be at the show.
Really?
No, that was a joke, Dale.
Oh, okay, because I didn't hear about that.
I mean, it's affordable getting to Saudi, so he got a lot of money to stay there.
Yeah, look, Saudi trying to get them American dollars, man. They built that big ass roller coaster over there, and everybody got on it and everything, bro. Like, yeah,
they got one of the best malls in the world too.
Yeah, they trying to get the American dollars over there, man. So, but listen, I'm glad to see Brie Bella back, and I thought the women's Rumble with Liv winning was the way to go. I thought Liv looked great. She looked great on Monday too, which we're gonna get into. And I thought the men's Rumble with Roman winning, it was good too.
It was.
I thought it was Jacob Fatu that was gonna win that one, but I was wrong.
Hey, so wait, you really want to know why I hate the women's Rumble so much, Dale?
What is that?
Why'd they put the Penguin in there?
She's the champ.
I don't give a fuck.
Come on, man.
Get her at the ring. That's why, hey, I am officially now a lifelong Sol Ruka fan. She eliminated her. I'm happy. I was already, but I'm just, it furthers it.
Well, let's get into NXT then, Jake. Since you're going to bring up the champ, the rock star. We got a new interim GM since Ava is no longer with the company. Robert Stone, the guy who is like on TV, 3 or 4 nights out the week, because he does some TNA stuff. He does Evolve. He does NXT. Like, the man making money. All right. How do you been this, Robert Stone?
and also, Robert Stone's the last one standing. Robert Stone's the last one standing because Stevie got let go.
Exactly.
Ava walked away, so it's like he's the last one. He survived.
Robbie E's making moves. Just think about it. He was a Jersey Shore knockoff. Now look at him. He's a GM of a WWE company. Come on now.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Robbie E.
Yeah,
I was hoping
gonna be having a job for a while, man.
I was hoping Sean would come up with a story on of what happened to Ava, but they just brushed under the rug. And here, Robert, you're the interim GM.
Yeah, y'all know what happened. That's what it is. All right, now Tony D'Angelo returned to address his absence and everything, and his journey in NXT. And I want to point out, I did not detect an accent.
It was there.
It was there.
It was there. It was there.
I didn't.
It was there.
All right.
It was there. That was the first thing. That was the first thing I was listening for too when he started speaking. It was there. It was there.
Look,
he just didn't have it. He just didn't have it intensified like he's from New York, but his Italian accent is there because he's from Chicago. So Chicago got Italians, and they got Italians.
Every time we talk about this dude since his return, I can't emphasize this enough. What beard products do you use, bro? I need them. That dude has got the best beard in WWE, period.
Okay. There we go. Tony D'Angelo, man.
The beard game.
The next move for him, Tro.
I think he's going for the NXT Championship. So right now he's setting his sights on Dark State. So I think he's gonna run through Dark State. Probably have a match with Dion Lennox, since it looks like he's the leader of Dark State. So he's gonna go through Dark State and maybe set his sights for the NXT Championship that's been eluding him.
All right. Let's look at the ladies. We've had North American Championship match. What was it, 3-way? And he defeated Thea Hale and Lola Vice to retain her North American Championship. So what do you think about that one, Joe?
I like that it just got Thea Hale as like a minor in the middle of that match, man. The woman is so small. But the fact that I'm not surprised Easy Dane won in this triple threat, so I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Lola Vice. Is she gonna get a championship, or is it just one of those situations where she don't need one and her star power is gonna carry her up to the main roster regardless? But I'm not mad at this. I'm just wondering who's gonna be next because I haven't seen Jake's girls in a while, so I wonder what's going to go on with that.
No, she chased Izzy. Was it last week or the week?
Yeah, it was last week.
Okay, yeah, out of the ring. Like, coming from like the announcer table back toward the ramp. So I do remember that. So okay. Izzy and Blake Monroe on different brands, so that way I don't mistake them for one another.
Racist Dale.
Good job.
No
Jake.
relations. No relation.
Good job, Jake.
So the thing that I liked about this match is that I don't have an ongoing hate, but I've never really been a big fan of Kalani Jordan. But this side of Kalani Jordan, I really like.
Right.
She came out and disrupted the match, messed up Lola's hand, everything that she's doing, the really her shirt. I mean, yeah, she is really her. I am impressed with her, and I hope this rivalry either helps Lola get a championship or helps Kalani get to the main title picture.
I think Kalani's going to move up pretty soon.
You think she'll get called up soon?
Yes. Because her and Trick married now. So
no.
Mello.
Lash Legends with.
Oh, Mello.
There you go.
She's engaged to Mello.
My bad, dog. Yeah, they just engaged though, huh? Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad. Disregard.
Another fantasy Dale can't have.
Right?
You still got Nikki. Yeah, he can't get him up.
Yeah.
And of course, NXT Championship on the line in the ladder match. Joe Hendry emerged victorious, defeating Ricky Saints, Shallow Hill, Sean Legacy, Jackson Drake, Dion Lennox, and Keanu Carver.
Keanu Carver was the MVP. The dude was a beast. Throwing people through walls, destroying ladders. The man is going to be a superstar. I'm not surprised. He did. I mean,
can I
using
talk
the
about
ladders, the broken ladder as stilts.
Damn, dude, everyone always beats me to my stuff. I was gonna say my favorite part of the match was Shiloh Hill using the ladder as stilts. That was freaking amazing.
Yeah, that dude's talented as hell. He about to get called up soon, doing stuff like that.
I'm not surprised Joe Hendry won this one. That was one of the main things that was probably going to happen the moment he signed the dotted line, because he kept coming close when he was a TNA star. So the fact that he's actually here, NXT has a new face. He's probably going to have that championship all the way to Stand and Deliver. Like to see which heel beats him for that. But the right man won, because everyone else isn't ready, and Ricky Saints has been there, done that as champ. So I'm pretty sure he's one of the ones that's going to get called up pretty soon as well, because his star power alone is, I think, he's not going to be in NXT for that long.
Okay. I'm actually surprised he's in NXT right now, honestly. Like,
I need a little bit.
Really?
I think he needed a little bit, because sometimes AEW and WWE they don't operate the same. So some people, they bring them in, send them to NXT, get them acclimated to how stuff works, and then send them on their way if they're really they're really ready. So it happens. Jordan Grace needed it a little bit too. So he's here. So, but I think he's going to be going up this year.
Yeah, it's just he's already done several main roster matches. His age, number one, I'm pretty sure he's like mid-30s too.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, I just really thought they'd move him up. he got a hell of a pop on the main roster, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Joe Hendry or Ricky Saints?
Joe Hendry.
Oh, him. Well, I mean, yeah, but again, NXT needs a face down there. They don't have anyone. Oba wasn't a face, but he was the biggest dog in the yard. He's gone. Truck Williams wasn't a face. He was a heel when he left. He's gone. So they don't have a face Javon Evans. I thought Javon Evans was going to win the title, but they quickly moved him up to the main roster. So they don't have a face.
I feel guess somebody got to sell the tickets on the tours. So I got you.
Yeah, and they flipped Ricky Saints to be heels. So
yeah,
they messed that up because just when I thought him and Javon was about to get going, Javon got the call up. So they pretty much left Ricky with no dance partners.
I got you. All right, let's get to Raw then. And Raw starts off with Braun Breaker destroying every damn thing because he's pissed about the Rumble. Because some dude in the mask, whatever, came out there and messed up the Rumble for him, getting him eliminated by Obafemi, but coming out attacking him. So, who is under the mask, Trell? Who is it?
I heard people's guesses online. Some people are saying it could be Jake Paul, but I don't think his jaw is healed yet. But I do think that quite possibly it could be Grayson Waller. Because they still have to tie up those loose ends between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory that they just swept under the rug. Because remember, they was on the verge of breaking up.
Yeah, they split, but it wasn't really a split.
Exactly.
They just split them, yes.
There was a tag team when Austin Theory disappeared. And then that's when Waller started hanging out with the New Day, sending shots at Theory. So either Theory is working as a double agent or it's Waller, because I heard another theory that they're buying Seth Rollins some time, and that one last masked man that shows up is actually going to be Seth Rollins when he's ready. So,
okay.
I heard also that it could be Seth Rollins could be recruiting both Theory and Grayson Waller to be part of this group. So whatever it is, there is a conspiracy theory. There is a conspiracy against Braun Breaker and the Vision. And I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that Adam Pearce is a part of it because he's loving every minute of Braun Breaker getting screwed a little bit too much. So, and him and Paul Heyman have been jawing back and forth a lot. So I think he knows something that he's not telling everybody. So my guess is I'm gonna stick with Grayson Waller.
Okay. Jake, what's your theory? Hopefully you saw it, Jake.
I could not unmute it. No. Who I think it is, I was really I really fell full force with the Adam Pearce. I thought it was going to be Adam Pearce. It just made sense. The eyes looked like it. And then they said, oh, well, look at the mouth. That could be Jake Paul. I kind of saw that too. But now this is the first time I'm hearing of it, and I've kind of switched my mind again. I'm with Trell. I think it's Grayson Waller.
Okay. All right. So my problem with Grayson Waller is why is he attacking Braun Breaker and not Theory?
Exactly. Because he got orders to attack Braun Breaker because Braun Breaker was the one that took out Seth Rollins to begin with.
Okay.
Because he got orders to attack
right.
So Theory didn't come in until after the fact.
Yeah. My thought is under the mask is Adam Pearce.
Who knows, man? You know what? Who really knows? Does Adam Pearce run that fast? Who knows? But it could be anybody.
He's got all the motivation to do so. And the reason for wearing the hood is to protect his job, but he still wants a little bit of payback. And he's tired of being, punked by the suit. So put on a mask, handle your vigilante justice, and take the mask off. Go back to work. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's anyone's guess. I mean, it's definitely not Seth Rollins right now, but I think we keep seeing these masked people that eventually it is going to be Seth Rollins in the end. But
yes.
one thing
I can see that because
one
they're
thing
all
I
doing
can
this
say
move
is exactly. That's it. Everyone's doing the stomp and the kick, so it's going to
Yes.
lead up to it being Rollins for sure.
Uh-huh.
Probably after the Chamber heading into Mania. Hell, it might be Mania. I mean, it might be the Chamber. Like maybe Braun Breaker's in a match in Elimination Chamber, and then the Masked Man shows up again, and this time it's Seth Rollins.
Do you think Seth will be ready by Mania for a match with Braun Breaker?
I think so.
Okay, that would
But
be cool.
At least I know for sure that it ain't like the last time I thought it was Montez Ford, but this time I know for a fact it's not a black guy.
Right. Yes, of course. Definitely not a black guy. And so you could keep stretching this out until Mania. Yeah, and that last guy be Seth Rollins. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work perfectly fine then. Okay. I like it. Triple H use it. You're not using it.
Yeah, because the one guy helped out the Vision, so the next one's gonna go against the Vision. So it's some mind games definitely going on here.
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be like ironically hilarious as if we know that this isn't a black guy, but yet when it comes to finding out who it is, they make it a black guy? I just want to say, I think it'd be absolutely hilarious.
All along. No, it wasn't.
He was wearing a white hand glove. It didn't quit because it actually fit.
That's funny, man.
I'd love the irony.
Obafemi comes out on Raw and destroys the Roar Raiders. I mean, this is like your biggest tag team weight-wise that you got. And Oba just destroys them. First night.
And the crazy part is, Dale, we still don't know what roster he's on.
Yes. This is my son getting a new toy, and he just wrecking shop. He's beating everybody now because he's a new toy.
I want to see this man show up on SmackDown in the middle of a Kit Wilson promo while he's doing his little Kit Wilson, and then the lights go out, and here comes Oba.
Please, we need that.
Mr. Ward, Ryan Ward, if you watch this episode, I need Obafemi to destroy Kit Wilson, please.
I'm just throwing this out there because I was a War Raiders fan in Japan. Mm-hmm. If I were them being put in a squash match for this reason, I get it. You want to make Obafemi look good, but I'd be asking for an immediate release.
Now, Jake, I would agree with you, but it's gonna look bad on them because that's also the first Monday Night Raw of Black History Month. So if you are from the mountain of Caucasus and you're complaining about a black man beating you down in the month of February, you're gonna get looked the wrong way, in a sense.
That's great.
Touché.
That is great. Good. Really great points. What did y'all think about the face-off between Oba and Brock Lesnar in the Rumble?
I need it in Vegas, please. Somebody book it. Take my money. Because if you notice, Obafemi had the exact domination and entry number that Brock had in 2020. He literally had gotten the Brock Lesnar treatment because when Brock Lesnar did it in 2020, he was dominating until Drew McIntyre showed up. This year, Obafemi was dominating until Brock Lesnar showed up. So it became an equal, who's the biggest beast of the yard. So have Oba wreck shop on all these shows until Brock Lesnar comes back and be like, playtime's over.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Yeah. I like it. What you think, Jake?
If these two face off at Mania, I want it to be a squash match.
You want Oba to squash Brock?
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be shocked, but I would not be upset at that.
So I'm saying though, if this man comes in and squashes Brock, like his power level is like way above 9,000, right? So
yes.
who's on the same power level with him at that point?
Nobody, because everyone's already dubbing him the next Brock Lesnar anyway. So for him to squash him better than how Goldberg did him at Survivor Series a few years ago, if Oba can do that, eat an F5, get right back up, and just powerbomb this man to oblivion, his stock is going to go through the roof, and people are going to go insane. And to add the fact that some people don't like Brock anyway for other reasons, if Oba Femi goes into Vegas and destroys Brock in a squash match like Jake said, that would be insane.
So this is justice for Kofi, is what you're saying?
Sure. Sure. Good old Kofi. Somebody's gonna say that too. I guarantee if that happens, someone's gonna have a picture of Kofi get F5 and that SmackDown like justice has been served.
Justice for Kofi.
Like Kofi took a whole lot of steroids, got bulked up, and came back after Brock years later for revenge and got even at WrestleMania.
So do you stick the New Day with him to like be his fan club?
Stop it. We don't need another Big E. We need an original Oba Femi. Because I enjoyed Kofi's run better than Big E's. I would take another Kofi run over another Big E run. Although I am glad he is healthy and he is making a very good career as a commentator and everything else. Not commentator, the pre-show stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Analyst, yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't get the right word.
All right. Dirty Dom is back, ladies and gentlemen. And he came out to introduce the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan. But also, we have Big Sexy out there because she's got a match coming up against Sexy. Where? All right. Big Sexy has the question that we all want to know. Why did Liv eliminate her from the Royal Rumble?
I mean, it's every woman for themselves, man.
It is.
Girl.
But this. So I had my opinions about the Rumble on Saturday, and then Liv Morgan, because of what she said, I love a chicken shit heel. That is my favorite kind of heel, is a chicken shit heel. And to me, that is Liv Morgan. She's not a believable champion, but because she's a chicken shit heel that can make it happen just like Dom Mysterio is, her quick wit answer back to it was amazing. I'll take it. And I'm very happy with how it went. So now, by the way, I didn't get a chance to say that during the Rumble because I knew we were going to talk about it here. I am now okay with Liv winning it because I know if she wins the title, which I don't think she is, Trell and I talked about this, and we'll talk about it whenever the Rumble show happens, or whenever the WrestleMania show happens. It was a great setup. I loved it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Raquel being able to wear clothes again. Because, good Lord, have mercy. Sweet Jesus of Latter-day Saints, that girl looks good. After what happened in that street fight, I'm 100% convinced Liv Morgan is not winning the World Championship in Vegas. I think somehow Raquel is going to screw her over. Because she somewhat got screwed over on Monday.
So you think the breakup is going to take all the way to Mania?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It may start before then, and then I think Raquel's going to screw Liv out of that championship.
Yeah, we're gonna
just because you win the Rumble, you ain't got to win. Doesn't mean you going to win the championship.
We're going to jump to the next segment because there's a match later with Raquel, and me and Trell are going to cook on that because we had a good conversation about that main event. So we're going to hold back on a little Raquel talk here.
Yeah. But as far as this, I'm loving it. Dominic is back, so now we just need Dominic and Finn to handle their business while these two are going to handle their business. So WrestleMania should be the end of the Judgment Day as a whole.
So what about Roxy? What does Roxy do?
She's just a side character right now.
Yeah, she be bad all by herself. She all right. She'll be all right. She still might tag with Liv or whatever side she chooses, but she's good. Roxanne will be good.
Because I'm starting to think the Judgment Day itself sticks around. Raquel turns face and turns on Liv, messes up Liv or whatever. Like that makes sense. But the Judgment Day stays intact, and maybe Roxy stays in the Judgment Day, doing her own thing.
I think the Judgment Day as a whole ran its course. I think it's time to. It's like the Bloodline ran its course for 4 years. It was time to split them up. I think the same thing with Judgment Day. Judgment Day had 2 different variations, and both of them ran its course. So eventually, Finn and Dominic are gonna have their war of words. So I think it's time. It's time to split them all up and just have them just go their own way. Liv and Dom can go do their thing. Where Roxanne goes, who knows? That's the mystery of it all. So it just pretty much who gets custody of Roxanne.
Okay.
No, wait. You can't do that. Don't do that to Lord Farquhar. What is that going to happen to JD?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna stick with Finn. I mean, they're Irish buddies.
Yeah. I don't know how long he's gonna be out too.
Yeah.
All right. So the match between Stephanie Valkyr and Rodriguez.
Spit it out, Dale. Spit it out.
What did you guys want to talk about with that match?
Missed opportunity.
I was about to say, Trell, you go ahead and start it off.
They missed the goal. In my opinion, I get why they didn't because I still think she's gonna screw Liv, but they missed a major opportunity. And in my little opinion, it's not gonna be a get off my lawn take, but I just feel like they missed an opportunity to crown Raquel the women's world champion. So that way, Liv can easily turn on Raquel and be like, "I choose you," type of thing, and then we have another Mania match set. Because there was a spot in that match where Raquel had Stephanie dead to rights for a Tejana bomb through the table.
Yeah,
but instead of doing it, off the turnbuckle.
Apron there, yeah.
Instead of doing it, she decides to go up top, and she winds up getting put through the table with the move, which I didn't really care too much about because the table was like, you know what, I'm not doing this.
Right. Halfway broke table. I'm like, yeah, we could have
like this is all you got.
Like that would have been great.
I think they missed the golden spot right there too. But I'm gonna trust the process here. I think this story is far from over. I think Liv is gonna get screwed in the end, but I think at that point they should have gave Raquel the championship to give her something for having such a dominant year in 2025 that she really switched it up. Once she saw that tweet from Kevin Nash, she took the criticism to heart and she made a better person out of herself. That should have been her moment. Who knows? It still might want to be in a triple threat. Ain't no telling what happens in the chambers. So my take on it is it was a good match. Mm-hmm. They missed a good spot with Raquel.
Yeah,
I agree wholeheartedly. I think, Kevin Nash needs to be in the creative room. So
especially with the big people.
I messaged Trell immediately after the match and said, "You watched the match?" Of course I did. All right, so you saw the same thing I did. Every time Stephanie put on a little bit of offense, the crowd was dead. The whole last 5 minutes of the match, when Vaquer took back over, dead. When Raquel would do something and get on the offense, looked like she was about to do something, possibly win that match, crowd's going crazy. The crowd wanted her. The crowd needed her as champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then they let the distractions happen, and Stephanie ends up winning the title, and the crowd was, again, dead. Triple H, listen to me. You listen to me. I know you don't watch this podcast, but if you did, I just want you to know you fucked up.
And the crazy part is, I don't think the fans don't like Stephanie. I don't think they turned on her. They just saw someone they wanted to win. And the Philly crowd will let you know who they rocking with, and they was rocking with Big Mommy Cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good points.
And I do agree with Trill. I do think at Mania, somehow, some way, I hope it's Raquel, screws Liv Morgan out of winning the title.
Yeah, she's got to get into a big spot somewhere at Mania to make a big impact. Because she's waited her turn, bro. Like it. We need to see her versus Rhea and her versus Bianca, that kind of thing. And the only way to do it is if she gets this big moment. We need to see her. Rhea.
Yeah. And if they gonna do it, Kevin Nash, like to Jake's point, Kevin Nash needs to be in that room, because if they're gonna do this, they need to do this the Shawn Michaels Kevin Nash way. And drag this out, have Liv Morgan rub it in that she's gonna get a shot at Stephanie, she's gonna do what Raquel can't do. And then when she gets called upon at Mania to deliver, she delivers the Tejana bomb to Liv Morgan instead of Stephanie, and then Stephanie walks out of Vegas as champ. Raquel needs to be pushed as a star, and she has star written all over her. She needs to be a dominant big woman, and she can be, and she has been. She got the look, she got the music, she got the sunglasses. She has it. She cut a promo of her life 2 weeks ago, and it was dope. Yes, when she was when she was talking in Spanish a little bit, it was doing a commercial break, and she ran down Stephanie for her match, and she was speaking in Spanish. She was highly intense. We need that Raquel, and she needs to be a star, because it's insane that you got this woman primed and not doing anything.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Liv for the shorts, though. Appreciate that.
There ended up being a link going around on where you could buy them damn things. Dale, don't buy them.
We are back in the States.
All right.
Zebras.
We are going to get Roman versus Punk as Roman came out and cut his promo on Raw, and I don't know, Punk was talking to some other people while Roman was in the ring, turned his back on him and all this kind of stuff. Do you think this match is going to end up happening at Mania, Trell?
Bro, that face Roman made when he walked right by and said Finn Balor, that was gold.
He was looking up like, are you serious right now? You don't talk about him? And I'm standing here.
Right.
This match is definitely going to happen. He chose CM Punk, so this is pretty much the first main event already set in stone and confirmed.
Definitely night 2.
Yeah. I'm loving this. This promo was the promo of ages. This is like, it takes you back to the old school ways of setting up matches without, so much of video promos and segments. This was promo work 101 of how to build a match. They told a story. Each person told history. Roman Reigns pretty much told him why he hated him, because he almost sabotaged Roman Reigns' career because he wanted somebody else in the Shield and not Roman Reigns. And then when Punk quit, he was telling people that he wanted to have Roman Reigns look strong, which fans took it as okay. They're gonna show Roman Reigns to our throats, and the man was hated for the first 7 years. So he pretty much, in a way, gave Roman Reigns too much heartache than what it should be. Because had he not did that podcast, I don't think Roman Reigns would have gotten hated as much back then. So ain't no telling how Roman Reigns would have turned out. Would we still gotten the tribal chief? Who knows? But I like how CM Punk was saying he was the original Paul Heyman guy, and he was the original person to have 400 plus days as champ, and Roman was copying him, and Roman was like, you just told me this stuff. You just taught me what not to do in this business. So they cooked each other, and I'm happy that because me and John was talking about this. Had this been Roman Reigns in 2017, Punk would have ate him alive. Like he would have had nothing to say. But the tribal chief, I was loving this promo because he pretty much was bringing back receipts because I forgot that CM Punk was taunting him with that championship after Survivor Series after he shook his hand. So he brought that up. It is like he pretty much told a story didn't need video packages, didn't need nothing. He pretty much said, this is why I'm doing this, and brought up the receipts. So I can't wait for this match. WrestleMania Sunday is going to be lit.
Okay. I appreciate that info there, John. Definitely on Sunday. It's good. All right. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we're going to be, to me, the pinnacle of WrestleMania main events. I mean, was that year what Cody was trying to finish the story, and it looked like Rock was about to come steal his spot, and the WWE Universe was like, "Oh hell no, we want to see Cody finish the story." Like that momentum, I want that every year for WrestleMania.
Yeah. But this is so good though. This is like, and once I say this, I think you guys are going to get it because if you look at these two, it's a throwback. I haven't been this excited for two guys like this since The Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17. That build up to that match was the promos was off the charts. CM Punk is like that new school Stone Cold, and of course Roman Reigns is another Samoan that that's The Rock's cousin, also huge star. So this is kind of like a throwback for me, but and there's no other better two to do this. And I was also loving how Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre was catching strays during this promo battle. It's like, what do they do to deserve this? It's like I've beaten Drew McIntyre like 4 times, and you interrupt me to talk about Finn Balor. Like, who cares about Finn Balor? So it's I was loving it, man. I was loving it.
Yeah. Now that obviously Roman Reigns figured out his promo skills way back in 2019. It's cool to see someone be able to go toe to toe with Punk because not too many people can do it. And
exactly,
this was back and forth greatness. I loved it. And anybody else out there that's got young kids like me, the Zebras reference was hilarious. You could feel it because Roman knows how to put it out as real. That he made me think he really hates a guy. I'm like, damn.
He probably low-key does.
But I mean,
I picked up like sort of hate on from Seth Rollins during WWE Unreal, where they were like, "Oh, I get to do this to him? Yeah, let me do it twice."
Exactly. It's and I like how they blur that line because I'm pretty sure Punk in real life, they respect each other, but some of those old wounds that bandage comes off when it gets real and they start stating some facts here.
Mhm.
So, and all of it was truth. There was no fabrication. Punk was that guy, and Roman Reigns was, he almost got sabotaged because of Punk. So it's there's always gonna be that little small resentment in the truth. So because Seth Rollins had his reasons why he didn't like Punk, and I believed Roman when he said that when the company wanted to bring him back, they checked in with him first because he's the guy. So I believe that real quick. So I was loving it.
That's right. That's right. All right. Let's go around the room, man. Let's get some final thoughts. Maybe something I didn't bring up. Let's start with you, Jake.
Two things. The rumor bit that I got to see is that John Cena will not be going in the Hall of Fame this year. They plan on saving him for the WrestleMania 43 and Saudi Arabia version of the Hall of Fame. Stephanie is set to headline this year's, so it makes sense. Instead of having two heavy hitters, you get one this year, one next year. Yeah, she's going to be the headline.
Okay.
And the only other bit of news that I got, I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. Hulk Hogan is no longer the poster boy for Real American Beer. They have removed every bit of Hulk Hogan from the beer.
Took them long enough.
I thought that was his beer.
I don't know the ins and outs of the details. All I know is that Hulk Hogan officially has nothing to do with the beer company anymore. I understand that he has passed away now, but his face, his likeness, his colors, everything is off of the beer can.
You sure it's not the TV show?
No, it's the beer. I'll send the link that I found it on to the group so you guys can all see it. Give me. Dang it, I can't
unless they sign the rights over and the company
co-founder
owner of it.
Hulk Hogan, the co-founder.
All right.
I mean, if you're the co-founder, you can do whatever you want if the other person died. So
WWE acquired a minority stake in 2025. The brand did a relaunch, and this is what Jake is referring to. It's just a relaunch. Okay.
To celebrate this explosive growth, the company is undergoing a major visual overhaul. According to TMZ Sports, the brand is retiring its original retro packaging, which famously featured Hulk Hogan waving an American flag, in favor of a modern, sleek design. While the new cans are noticeably Hulkless, the company was quick to reassure fans that the legend hasn't been erased. A special edition can featuring Hogan's likeness are already in the works for the future, continuing the tribute style seen during the previous collaboration with WWE.
In other words, there's some people out there, I want my Hulkster.
There you go. There you go. You still got your Hulkster there. So, all right. Yeah, I thought that was funny because, I thought he was the founder. So, okay, cool.
The beer comes with extra vitamins.
Yeah, there you go. Say prayers. Trell, what you got, man?
I got nothing. I had a good time this past weekend. I loved the Rumble, and it was good hosting the live watch along at the pizza place at Baby Bros. Yes. Yeah, man, it was sold out. That event was sold out. So it was a fun experience. It was fun doing the show. More likely we will be back for the SummerSlam watch party. So be on the lookout for that. But I had such a good time. It took me a couple of days to get my voice back because if y'all saw the show, we was having a good old time. So so shout out to the pizza place and shout out to the crew because we were lit that day. Did you guys hear that AEW has hired porn stars to work with Andrade?
Okay.
Dale's search history is about to go up.
Yeah. I like where this is going, Tony.
Yes, those are adult content creators that are, quote unquote, fanning over Andrade at these on Dynamite and Collision. So
Yeah,
these are
these are
definitely
adult
plans.
influencers. You know they're making good money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's genius,
Mhm.
Tony Khan. Genius. Bravo, sir.
Yeah, why didn't I think of that?
And shout out to House of and shout out to House of Glory too. It was a good event on Friday night. I got to see Andrade live in person, going against Amazing Red. So that was good stuff, man. It was good content. The crew was there, so we had a blast. So hopefully they come back to the West Coast again. But it was my first time going to a House of Glory event, so we got some good content out of that. One of the videos I posted got over like 1K on IG, so that was a big
Nice.
moment. So it was a good weekend all around. So.
Love it, man. Love it. All right. Well, you guys enjoyed the wrestling this week. We'll be back next week to talk all about it. Kenny Omega, take us home.
Must bid you two goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.